Good evening, members of the Commission on Homelessness. My name is Emilio Ramirez. I am Oxnard Housing Director and pleased to present an update on the Housing First Subcommittee that the Commission on Homelessness created. That was created on during the May meeting of the Commission on Homelessness, and it was to include Commissioners Camper Stewart, Villa, and Rivera. The first meeting of the Housing First Subcommittee occurred on the 29th of June, and it focused on a basic concept of what Housing First meant. Having acknowledged that there is a homeless need and that there is a variety of programs that occur within Oxnard already, and we're looking to expand the provision of services via a Housing First model that includes developing of actual permanent supportive housing. But we talked about what is Housing First, and as opposed to a different method of providing services. Housing First is definitely a model for providing homeless services, wherein it acknowledges that a housing unit, a permanent housing unit versus a shelter bed or in the field, is a significant tool to the provision of homeless services that could accomplish stability over time. So a previous method would be that a person is served in the field at the park bench in the shelter, and then when they're ready for housing, they move into housing. The Housing First model kind of flips it, identifies that the stability of housing is able to have a greater chance to attach the stability counseling that is needed. It is not housing only, it is housing as a tool to the provision of services. As mentioned before, the state of California and HUD is moving towards the provision of the Housing First model. It is identified throughout the world. A lot of examples of Housing First that has provided success in the United States and throughout the world. And so the idea is to pursue a plan that would create a model that over the course of the next 10 years build enough permanent supportive housing units to provide the shelter environment to the homeless population, as opposed to a homeless overnight shelter, to do that via the Housing First unit. Continue to provide the support services that are needed for homeless delivery of service, but do that under the stability of a housing unit. And that is the update relative to the committee, but also our desire to advance the Housing First discussion in the community. Again, I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have. Thank you very much.